Thank you, Earl, for showing me the mistake on my slide. So, everybody that knows me know that I make clothes, and I cook, and I paint and draw and dance and do a lot of things. But I always wanted to be able to do all of those things together. And growing up, I never got the chance to do all of those things together. However, when I was going through my whole schooling, like grade 6, 7, going up, I used to dance, I used to perform, and those were like the happiest days of my life. Just going to perform, and not only performing for the crowd, but seeing regular people like you and me just in the crowd having fun. And not only that, where I was going, there was food, there was art, there was dancing, there was music, there was acting, there was just all the things that I love. And so PopUpStreet is that for me. It is my why. I want to use it to bring happiness to people, and I want to use it to help others like myself to persevere through any challenges that they may be going through, to know that, there's always a way out. There's always pick yourself up and try again. There's just always another step that you can take towards your goals and your dreams. And so today I'm going to share with you things that I've worked on this past year and things that I'm going to work on this year and going forward, because I feel like I finally found my place here on Cape Cod with PopUpStreet. Last year was very challenging. Those who know me personally know some of the challenges that I went through with trying to do this wonderful thing for the community. And I think it was needed, like all the stress that I went through last year, I think it was needed, because where I am now with it is just like where I want to be without knowing that I wanted to be there last year, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to start. So PopUpStreet is where culture meets commerce. We support local creatives through 2 key arms. One, focused on vibrant events and artistic expression. The other, on strategy, branding, and real opportunities. From markets to marketing, we turn creativity into commerce, empowering artists to be seen, supported, and sustainable. Our mission and vision. Our mission is to create a platform where local creatives can thrive by blending culture, community, and commerce in ways that uplift, empower, and inspire. Our vision is a world where creative talent is valued, visible, and economically supported, starting at the street level and scaling globally. What sets us apart? We are innovative and we are quality. We combine vibrant community-rooted events with real business support, giving local artists both visibility and tools to grow. What makes us different is we champion local talent with global energy. We blend creativity with commerce, and we reinvest in our community through the PopUpStreet Fund. We're built by creatives for creatives. Our brand, we believe in amplifying local voices, building community through collaboration, and turning artistry into real impact with joy, integrity, and intention leading the way. Our current social media presence, most of our posts average over 30,000 impressions, with our highest reaching 15,000 organically. PopUpStreet social media right now has been rebranded. So there are only like 3 or 4 posts there, because we really want to take the branding and the marketing serious. And so that is what we're doing. We focus on key programs through highlights, consistent series, like PopUpStreet, Artful Journeys, and Z Studio that you'll hear about soon. So what we do, we are a brand ecosystem. We have a creative media group, we have small business growth, and we have retail and events. Our core collaborators are local artists, immigrant and BIPOC creatives, chefs, makers, cultural curators, small businesses, designers, foodies, community storytellers, and more. PopUpStreet's 1-year anniversary, celebrating our creative evolution. The vision, art meets soul meets strategy. PopUpStreet was born from the belief that local creativity deserves global visibility. In our first year, we created space, sparked stories, and supported artists while building the blueprint for a creative economy. There's a dual path, as I said when I started. We have a creative arm. For example, we have a local to global street food market that is going to be happening here every second Saturday. We have Artful Journeys. It's going to be like a deep dive conversation or first, starting with Sophia Flowers that you'll hear about soon. And then we have What's Popping. Our first episode was launched and Danielle was the voiceover artist. We have Paint, Pass and Sip that we started at the Island Cafe and Grill. That's going to be every last Thursday of the month. We have curated shows and experiences. We have curated art tours and food tours that you'll hear about soon as well. And then we have a business arm where we have the PopUpStreet Fund, which supported artists like Sophia. We have membership tiers and perks, brand and marketing services, retail, hospitality placement, artist brand activations. Our signature series, what we've launched so far, as I said, Artful Journeys, Deep Cultural Conversations. Our first is going to be with Sophia Flowers. Art and food tours with global brand Traveling Spoon. So Traveling Spoon is a brand that provides local chefs to tourists that are traveling all over the globe. And I saw them on Instagram and I reached out to them because of course I love cooking. But then I thought, Anyway, it turned out that them and I are going to be partnering and we're going to be offering an art and food tour here in Hyannis where local artists can come on, can showcase their products, what they're working on. We're going to go shopping. We're going to do food tastings at restaurants. Then we have What's Popping, or weekly cultural drops and brand features. We have the Paint, Sip and Pass with Island Cafe, the street food market, and we activate art, food, and culture monthly. The PopUpStreet Fund. So as I said before, we have worked with Sophia and we have worked with Eben Moon, who I've been mentoring for quite a while now. The funding is for creatives. It's a Michael Grant initiative that provides support to launch collections, creative project assistance, capacity building aid, and we've supported 1 artist and 1 maker so far. The membership movement. Why should creators become a member? You get priority access to shows and vending, styling and branding support, discounted creative services, features across our digital channels. It's more than a membership, it's a creative ecosystem. So in our second year, we want to support 4 creatives through the fund, launching 1 collection per quarter. And we're hoping to reach 75 members by the end of the year. And we want to host 4 feast and fashion experiences across the Cape to bring awareness to local designers. I started this with my talk last week, Wednesday, at the Cape Cod Young Professionals Shape the Cape Summit, where I spoke about, dressing more in local designers and how to incorporate prints into your wardrobe. So what's next? We want to launch the Feast and Fashion series, promoting local designers. I'm hoping that people will come to whatever event we're having wearing something from a local designer, to support local designers. We want to grow artist partnerships and storytelling features. We want to introduce Z Studio activations, extend PopUpStreet Fund, anchor more retail and hospitality pop-ups. We're scaling with intention, rooted in community. What is Z Studio? So Z Studio is a GPT that I created. It's your personal creative assistant. It will help you to brainstorm, write, plan, elevate your ideas. You know, if you want a caption for your post, or if you want a title for your book, or if you want ideas for your music cover, you can use this Z Studio GPT to help you come up with your ideas. Join the movement. Get involved. Want to vend, collaborate, or support with us? Let's build something together. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you so much. So before I